Wait, I should get a notif on. Yes, you are now live because I got a notif on my phone. Yes, notif squad. Okay, we will find out as the show goes along. Wait, I'm sending the link now to the reactants. So are you excited? These people are very kind. They don't bite. Trust me. We screened them before joining the group. No, I'm kidding. It's with well, that's why we're here.
Yeah. Well, no.
All right. We got our first reactant.
Okay. Wow. No, it will be the best. Hello, Renita.
And we have Renita from the building. Hello.
No problem. Thank you for the invite.
Wow, I love your color hair. It's marvelous. Really like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we have another one coming in.
Hello.
This is Sir Will.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
First day working.
It's all good.
Oh, really? Oh.
Wait, so you're physically present in school? You're like in the school itself. You're not teaching from home.
Oh.
You say
How's
Really?
the safety over there?
Music at library? Really? My
Wow.
mother of.
That would be stressful.
That's dedication over there.
Yeah.
yes. And here's
most
Diana.
Hi,
Hello, Diana.
Good morning, Viv.
I forgot to say hi to Blackie and Renita. Hello.
Hi, Sir Will.
Hello, Wilfredo.
Wait, I'm also sharing the live on Twitter. Did you share the audio on Zoom? Did you share the audio from StreamYard? Dang.
Oh,
Okay, try and unmute your mic on StreamYard. Let's see. Again, this is a learning experience.
Yeah.
As this live goes on, we'll discover things that we've never known.
Joshua is one of the reactants too, a new member of reactants, right?
Yes. I wonder if he'll come in. Like he's super fresh,
Yeah.
like just today.
Can you come with us, Joshua?
Come with us. We don't bite much.
Yeah.
Is he still in his rehearsal?
Is he still at rehearsals? It's 10:30. Well, it's online rehearsal, so
Yeah, he might be multitasking. I tend to do that.
don't we all?
Yes.
Okay, wait, let me just. If you can hear Yumiko, move Blackie's glasses.
I think I'll check on my other device.
So for the ladies of the reactants, how are your days so far?
It's early.
It's
Very early.
Okay, wait. We
The
got
time is there.
It's like it's 10:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling this is Joshua. Yes, it
Hi,
is.
Josh.
Hi.
Hello, Joshua.
Shaki in the chat.
Hi. I'm shy.
Oh,
Oh wait,
I
wait.
want to.
I think I can because before everything, I would like to thank Mori Mori Entertainment for letting me borrow their Zoom account to make all of this
Yes, thank you
possible.
so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Emmy.
Thanks, Emmy and Tori.
Thanks, Emmy and Tori.
Wait, I think now I have the right to do a virtual background.
What
I know.
background?
Never mind. You have to have it. Oh well. So, Josh, how was rehearsal?
We actually didn't have a formal rehearsal. We discussed our cantata. It's a Christmas presentation we're doing. So the director gave us the big picture of how we're gonna do it. So we didn't really sing.
See, this is how much the Filipinos love Christmas. It's still September and we're getting ready
Yeah.
for Christmas carols.
I
For
love it.
real.
That's my favorite holiday anyway. So
Hello, who doesn't love Christmas?
right.
Yes,
We have the
like
longest Christmas celebration in the world.
hello, yes.
Hello.
It's like we start at September. Like at September, like it starts in stages. Like the malls start playing Christmas music, the radio start playing Christmas music, and then when October comes, when October comes, the Christmas decorations start coming up.
Mhm.
So by November, it's a winter wonderland here.
Oh my God.
Right.
Jumiko, let's
Wow.
move to Filipinas
I love that.
from November.
Yes, and then it all ends on Feb, or
February, yes.
yeah, Feb, because all the Christmas decor goes down Feb.
In time for Chinese New Year.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
That's when we take down our Christmas decorations.
Because you're going to replace it with Chinese ones. But probably this will be the most quiet New Year also. This is that, which is sad.
Mm.
But on the plus side, that means we can sleep easy after midnight.
Yeah. After getting full with all the food and everything.
Right. And not only with the food, but no smoke in the air. So
Yeah.
save Mother Earth.
We stand.
Okay, wait. Oh Lord, here we go. If you can move Renita's glasses.
Wait, I'll check on
No,
that.
Renita, move your glasses. Come on.
Wait. Comes through, party people, and have fun with the reactants. And
Jumiko now is on from San Francisco's gate.
they still get here. Oh God, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I can confirm that Yumiko's audio is not working on YouTube.
I think it's because is Yumiko sharing the screen?
Yeah.
No, are you sharing the audio?
Oh. Well, Yumiko, add subtitles. Subtitles.
Ah,
With your computer using your recording device and at the same time broadcasting everyone's audio, it's kind of it's because you're using StreamYard and Zoom.
But here's the thing though. Kern was able to do this in his 200 sub celebration. That he was able to use both StreamYard and Zoom at the same time. But it was the other way around. People could hear Kern properly, but not everybody else.
Yeah, StreamYard and Zoom may be sworn enemies.
Oh, like Apple and Microsoft.
Oh god.
Apple and Samsung.
Oh, but those are two different things. But it's like you're like saying it's iOS versus Android.
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
I think
Wait.
it's
Like,
really
they They can't hear you, Yumiko, but they can hear everybody here.
That's so weird.
What is happening?
StreamYard hates Yumiko.
I'm also trying to figure it out. No. I was just supposed to be a moderator. I was supposed to be writing at the same time while this is happening. But
I
I'm
know.
like, I'm trying to help you guys also, so this will be a smooth live. I'm like, what else can we do? Share audio.
Air Source says, yes, we can hear Yumiko, but we can everyone else. We can hear everyone else.
So he said, I can't see the chat because I don't want to disappear.
Yeah.
Why cannot use other system? Oh,
Or why don't we move to StreamYard? Just
If
use
we go to
StreamYard.
StreamYard, only 6 people will be allowed because Yumiko only has the basic one. Versus, this could probably be the future. We could try and use Discord, but then we'll waste time from like going from. We're already here on Zoom, then we'll move to
Yeah.
Discord, and then we're going to we're gonna start the stream all over again. Too much stress, and Yumiko's already stressed. Let's not stress her out even more.
we don't want Yumiko became crazy because she can kill everyone in the world,
Hello.
like
Oh.
Vanya at the Umbrella Academies.
Oh my god, everybody has seen the Umbrella Academy. That was so good.
Buff
have not.
study
I'm so
music, so
sorry.
it is possible. You are
Okay.
armless.
Okay, wait. So they can hear us. They still can't hear
Yeah.
you.
How can we get through?
How can we get through this?
That is the
Nabe-vertigo
question.
ako.
Just go po. Yes. Even I'm getting vertigo. I'm like, how can we solve this? How can we solve this at the same time? Have you? Right, I'm thinking of solutions.
Try turning your microphone on StreamYard. You're using StreamYard, right? Why not open your microphone there? And is it? How
Oh,
about closing
okay.
it? How about closing it?
I think you have to turn off your audio in
StreamYard.
mute your mic in Zoom.
And open your microphone on StreamYard? Is that what Josh is saying?
No. It's like this. Try and switch off the mic in one, either Zoom or StreamYard.
Maybe because there's a conflict between StreamYard and Zoom right now, so the audio is not working. Okay.
But we can hear you at YouTube.
No.
Can you guys hear
Oh,
her now?
But
No,
here's
no,
the
no.
thing. if we are going to use YouTube as a means to hear Yumiko, there'll be a 20-second delay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So
that's true.
Wait, how did Kern pull this off?
I don't know. I think we should.
Yeah,
No, I was gonna be like,
is.
I could do the live.
No.
Okay, you have to. That's true, but that would mean that I'm going to expose my channel to the world. Oh, wait. Okay,
Oh, no.
because like
Well, the night is still young.
the night
we
is
can-
still young.
We can manage.
Yeah, we're gonna end it on Yumiko's channel where all of her subscribers are there. Then they're gonna have to come to me. Then like
It was your plan.
no. I swear in the heavens, this was not my intention. If I knew this would happen, I'll be like, okay, girl, here are the account details. Just give it to you. But
Oh.
Emmy and Tori gave it to me, so I'm like, I don't want. They might get mad at me if I give it to somebody else.
We need Kern right now. Is he
But Kern
online
might be in
until-
class.
I know.
He's not in
I
class.
think he is though. I don't
Yeah,
think
he's
he
off
Okay.
today.
Let me
Yeah.
check.
just DM him.
I only found one Kyle Rosario.
Do you have another device? Because your laptop is. Yeah, you can join us in another device here in Zoom and just leave this muted, turn off what you're using now.
That's not a bad idea.
You can try that. Use the other device as microphone.
Yeah, as your Zoom.
You're good.
Yeah.
And join the Zoom.
No, your phone doesn't exist.
It's consumed by the San Francisco Bridge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone
Oh,
is
wait a
waiting
minute.
for you, Yumi.
Won't that mean that her camera will be on her phone?
No. No.
Yeah. Come on.
You just have to
No.
mute your your microphone. Are you using your laptop right now to? Yeah. Once you're connected with your phone, you can mute your microphone on your laptop and use your phone as your microphone.
Audio,
You can
yeah.
turn your video on your phone. Am I making sense? Yeah. There's gonna be 2 Yumikos.
Pulling off some magic here, folks.
We're doing this just for the audience. Like there.
Okay,
Hello.
speak to the universe.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, there's, yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Mark.
You have to
Wait,
turn
wait.
off, lower the volume in your phone. Oh, wait.
On your laptop, you have to lower the volume on
Oh
your
no,
laptop.
yeah. It's okay now. Hi?
There's a feedback. Hello. Ay, there.
Two Yumikos.
No feedback now.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
we're good.
Okay, how about on YouTube? How are we?
Yeah, can you guys hear her now?
Oh my god.
Ay,
Can you guys
so funny,
comment?
Yumiko.
Nolan said we good. We good.
Okay.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So you will well. Do you mean cause it?
It's literally
That's fine,
how
that's
to
fine.
bridge.
You are the best.
After
You
how
can
many
found the
minutes?
solution.
And oh my god, I think I have to change that picture.
Girl, that's fine.
That's
All
fine.
right, so now we can start formally. So, hello, welcome to the first live stream of the Reactants, because this is the first time we're actually doing a Reactors meet live on YouTube, because the previous two meetups that we did were private meetups. It was just between the Reactants and the Reactors themselves. So the first meetup that we did was with Ket and C-Rex Reacts, and the second one was we did it with Heidi VV Reactions, Mori Mori Entertainment, Ken and C-Rex Reacts, and KP Reacts as well. So this is the first time that the Reactants are live on YouTube with, of course,
Yes.
the reactor who made this all possible, Yumiko Arrow.
Yeah.
Hi.
Thank you, Yumiko.
Thank you for having us here. And also we are joined by her friend, Lucky.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Blackie.
Hi, Blackie.
All right, so this is the time for questions. You could either throw your questions at the reactants or at the reactors themselves, or the reactants can ask questions to the reactors as well. I will be here, your host for tonight, Kale de Rosario. I'll just be here in the background because I'm going to be writing on my paper. So if you guys have a question for me, someone tell it. So someone among the panel tell me, and I will be back with you. But for now, I'll go back to my paper. The floor is all yours, guys.
I also have a question for you, the reactant, as well.
Oh Lord, here
Oh.
we go.
Free. I have a first question. Yumiko, your name is very Japanese. Is that your real name?
No, it's not.
Okay.
My real name is Gisela.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty.
that's pretty.
Can you pronounce it?
Gisela.
Gisela.
Hi. Yes. Actually, I don't know how did I find out Yumiko name. I think it was like 5, 6, 7 years ago. I don't know. Maybe when I started like being interested in anime. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I was randomly searching for Japanese names and I found that. And also it's because Gisela, the meaning of Gisela is like that person who is powerful by the arrow, something like that. That's why, and Yumiko means arrow, or I don't know if it's the other way, but yeah, something about arrows and like, yeah. So that's why Yumiko arrow. Yeah.
Kern is in the chat. Hi, Kern.
Hey, Kern.
Oh yeah, hi.
Hey, by the way, you can call Yumiko to Blackie's fake girlfriend.
But he always claims to be.
Yes, you will be my fake wife. Please, you told yes to marry me. So Blackie's fake wife sounds good.
So I have a question for you, all the reactants. I'm just curious to know which was the first video reaction you watched
Oh.
from me, and yeah, also from other reactors. Why not?
I'll start because while I'm writing this, and while my head is not filled with thesis stuff yet. So my first reactor was actually Shaki. His first reaction, the first reaction I watched from him was, of course, Game Boys episode 1. And for Yumiko, I actually found you through Kent and C-Rex. You were in the suggestions. So I thought myself, okay, she looks kind of interesting. Oh no, wait, was it Kent and C-Rex? Wait. No, it was VV Reactions.
Oh yeah, because I collab with her.
Yeah,
One
so
Game Boys.
I also saw that reaction too. That collab too. I was like, oh my god, these two are so funny. And then it fell from there. That's how I found Yumiko, through Wahida. So if Wahida, you're there, hello.
That's nice. So,
So
what about the other?
can I make a question?
Mm.
Why do you start to react? Yumiko?
Why?
Yes, because when I meet you, you was a reactor, but I didn't know why you start to be a reactor.
Okay, here's the thing. We aren't reactors. The group, the Reactants, we are fans of the reactors, of various reactors, whether it's um, Shaki, Revel, Ken T-Rex, Yumiko, Wahida, Mori Mori,
Everyone.
Revel, everybody. It actually started with just me and another member, the other founding member, which is I'm Popoy de la Cruz. So if you're there in the chat, hello Popoy. So we decided to make this group, and it was just a small group at first. So we're like, okay, let's just make a group and let's see how many fans of the reactor so we can find. Then it all started from there, and then we started treating this reactants group like a support group. So we're not only fans of the reactors, we're also there for each other if ever, like, if someone's having a bad day, if they're stressed out, or if they're tired as hell. Well, we're there for each other. So that's how it is. So we aren't technically reactors. We are more fans of the reactors. So if I remember Shaki's conversation, there were fans first, then reactors. So we're the
Yeah.
third one. We're fans of the reactors.
There are levels.
That's
There
so
are
cute.
levels.
Much.
All right. So who would like to answer Yumiko's first question as well? Who was your first reactor? What was your first reaction video with said reactor? And what was your first video with Yumiko?
I had the same
Um,
answer as your scale. My first reactor was Shaki. I first watched his Game Boys episode 1, and that's it. I became a member of Love Shack family.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I discovered Yumiko when I was browsing some covers of Isang Laro. And I found her rendition of that song, and it got me curious, and here I am.
Wow.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I'm happy that you found me through a cover,
Yeah.
because normally on my channel, my covers don't have that much attention. So that's good.
Who would like to answer?
I'll go
Next.
next. So as Kale mentioned, I'm a very new addition to the Reactants just a few hours ago.
Yes.
But my very first reactor was Revel, and that was years ago with Love by Chance. I forget what, I think it was 2 years ago. Um, and I discovered Yumiko through one of the lives by Shaki. I think it was the first time that he used StreamYard, and I remember seeing Yumiko there, and I also saw one of your first videos was also the cover that you did it in. I think you did it in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's,
Of Game Boys? A cover of Game Boys, or?
yeah, Game Boys.
Yeah, it was in Spanish.
And then I also saw the first reaction video I saw was the most recent one, which is Game Boys episode 12 with Heidi.
Ah, yeah. That's cool.
And my first reactor was actually Alex. I saw him through Love by Chance and I actually saw his reaction before I actually watched Love by Chance. And then I binge watched Love by Chance after I saw his first reaction. And then, of course, I discovered your channel through Game Boys, through a lot of the links in Twitter. People will always repost video reactions. And I was like, oh, her reaction looks interesting. Let me click on that real quick. So yeah, that was the first time I saw you.
Yeah, many people started reacting to that series because it's so good.
So there are a lot of upcoming series, BL series in Thailand and in the Philippines. I noticed that a lot of the Philippines BLs are not becoming available for reactors. So with that being said, what are you wanting to react to next?
Well, currently I'm reacting to quantum things, the boys. What else? As you said, there are a lot.
My day.
Thank you. My day. Gaya sa película, but it's not aired yet. I just reacted to
In
the teaser.
between.
Thank you. In between. And I think that's it. So the next ones I want to react to, maybe Gaya sa película. And I want to react to Omando, but I think I won't be able because
Yeah.
I really
Because of
want
the
to react to
copyright.
that series too.
yeah.
I heard
And
about that.
I don't know, now I've forgotten the series that are coming.
I'll give
Extraordinary.
Oh yeah.
Extraordinary.
I will react to that one for sure. Yeah.
Me too.
I'll give a shout out to Matt in the chat. Hi Matt.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
he shared he posted on his IG story that
Yeah.
he's watching the live. So hi Matt.
Oh, Maddie.
Oh, Heidi's here as well. Hi. I wasn't checking the comments.
Jackie was here earlier too. I don't know if
Oh,
she's
yeah.
still here.
Okay,
Hi,
but Shaki's
Shaki.
not
Thank
over.
you.
Oh my gosh.
Stopping by. I wasn't checking the comments. So yeah, it
another
would be My
question.
Extraordinary, Gaya sa película, maybe, I don't know, maybe other ones that I find interesting.
So a lot of the reactors aren't decided not to react to My Day. What made you decide to react to it?
Well, I was in two minds, actually. When I finally made up my mind was when I was on a trip with my friends, and I was like, I was checking all that controversy on Twitter, and I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. I asked my friend, what do you think? What shall I do? Because, I mean, I know that one actor has been causing trouble, and his behavior was inappropriate when, especially in that interview. We all know about that interview, and then about one repost of a fan art, if I'm not wrong. So I didn't know what to do. But then I thought, wait, that series doesn't consist just of that actor. There are more actors involved, many people there working for that series to be successful. So I don't think it's fair just to boycott or just to decide not to react, because it's not just one person who is involved. So in the end, that's why I reacted.
And how do you feel about the series so far?
I think it's getting better. I think it was the 5th episode, the last one of the one of this week, 5th one, yeah. It's getting better. I'm enjoying it more and more. The first episodes were like, not sure about that. I will keep on reacting because I have already started. But I think now it's improving a little bit. For me, it's just to have a good time because in terms of comedy, it has a lot. So I just enjoy watching the series because I always laugh. It's like, yeah, that's a funny one.
So basically, that means they don't have that much of a heavy theme versus the other BLs that you've reacted to. Okay, we respect that.
Definitely.
All right. Anybody else have any questions before, or if anybody in the chat has questions? Again, I cannot see the chat because if I see the chat, I'll disappear and this whole thing will disappear. So
I'm going
we
to
don't
open
want
that.
I'm checking the chat.
Hi, Igor. Igor is there. Kern. Hi, Kern. Matt. Heidi. Nolan.
people, if you wanna hop in, provided that if you wanna hop in, just DM me and I'll send you the link.
Hi, Shaki.
Oh, hi, Shaki.
Hello, Shaki.
Okay, I wasn't supposed to do this, but I'm gonna drop a bombshell on y'all.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't. Not this early. Come on, Dale.
Should I call
I'm
in
gonna
my
have a heart
tita?
attack.
Your tita.
Yes.
Do me. Do not do me.
No.
Do not.
Hell.
I'm
You
kidding.
do not.
No, I'm kidding. I wish I contacted Tita Baby to come, but maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Oh my god.
I'm
Hi,
keeping you on your
Shaya.
toes.
Oh, okay. Diana hasn't answered the question yet.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Diana. Who was your first
I'm
reactor?
sorry. I just started asking questions.
Who's your first reactor? And in the first reaction video of said reactor, and what was the first thing that you watched on Yumiko's channel?
so the first reactor I seen was Alex, and I think it was him reacting to Love by Chance, if I'm not mistaken. And Matt, sorry, I'm reading the chat. Through I found Yumiko through Shaki. I saw her in one of the live streams that Shaki did. And she also popped up in my recommendations on YouTube. So I watched one of her reaction videos to Game Boys. So that was nice.
Yes. Again, I can't see the chat, so if anybody's throwing questions at the chat.
Yeah, Kern has a question. He asked, which reactors have you found recently? And what about their channel do you like?
I have an answer to that. Of course, it's Kern's channel. I love his channel and the screams. Oh my god, I have to put down my earphones because of the energy.
What about you, Yumiko?
Well, my first reactor was Breville. And I think also I watched some of his Love by Chance reactions. Yeah.
Master of pauses.
Yeah.
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 I think it was just 2-3 years ago. So it's been a long time since I watched him. And my recent ones, probably Ken. Then, well, yeah, Morimori. Well, Morimori Viva reaction was when the pandemic started, so it was around March, April.
My first reactor was a Spanish reactor. Name's Alex Review. And it's a K-pop reactor.
I don't know him.
But my actual reactor I was looking for, there is no new channel about reactor that I didn't watch before. I love everyone, so I can't say anything bad.
That's good.
Okay, how about the other reactants? Who can answer Anita's question on who's your latest reaction channel that you've seen? Is that your question, Renita?
Yeah, it's from Kern.
It's from Kern.
Mine's Shaki. I've been through a lot of reactor channels. I like everyone, but the person that I'm drawn to the most is Shaki. Like from his lives to his lives. And his reactions and things like that. I really love
Girl,
his
that's how we found
personality.
you.
Yeah.
Girl, that's how we found you.
Yes.
Right, exactly. But I really love his reactions to recently he's been getting more into K-pop, which I love so much. But like his initial reaction to Why Are You? Like after that, the rest is history.
I'm gonna keep quiet about this Why Are You now because his pin every time I hear Why Are You, I just remember Shaki's pin tweet and I'll never ever forget it ever again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Love to see
I
it.
have to agree with
love
Renita
that.
though. I definitely have to agree with Renita. Recently it would have to be Shaki. Like Shaki's channel, his reactions, they're so genuine. They're hilarious. I will
You're
sit
right,
and I will
right.
watch Shaki's reaction videos all day.
Yeah.
And it feels like I'm sitting there like watching with my best friend. Like
Yeah.
he's really relatable and it just keeps me laughing all the time. So Shaki, I know you're in the comments. So hi. We love you.
Yeah, we love you. We love you, Shaki. And you know
Yeah.
what? While waiting for the next episode of Game Boys, this was from the beginning. I watch Shaki's reaction every day just to just to ease my boredom of waiting. Like
Mm.
I never get tired of Shaki.
All right. Before I give my answer, Josh.
I off the top of my head, I can think of a few. The most recent discoveries. One of them is Jivan. And
Ooh.
Jivan, I think he's from Nepal. Um, I find him really cute, and and I also found Current's channel recently. His screams "I live" because they remind me of the character from Adventure Time. The
Which
one that
one?
the high pitch. Uh, there's a character. He's like a prince of his own kingdom.
Oh, I think I know who you're referring to. Are you referring to the guy whose head is a lemon?
Yes, yes. The screams remind me so much of that. Yeah. But more locally here in the Philippines, I also discovered Bash. Similar to Shaki's, also very natural. It's just that all his reactions are in Tagalog, but they make a lot of sense to me. I like his points. He can be critical, but it really shows that he knows what he's talking about. So yeah,
All
lemon
right.
grab. I saw.
I 11 grab. There we go. All right. For me, it's also I have to agree with Will, Renita, and Diana. It's also Shaki for me because that's how I started appearing in these lives in the first place. Before I was just watching behind the screen and I was this anime picture that nobody will ever know whose face it is. And then when the that was his Game Boys episode 11 after show live, that when he posted the link I was like, you know what, I'll just jump into this and let's
Was
see what
that
will
my
happen.
first time too joining Shaki's live? I can't recall.
Mm.
We were in the same live. We were in the same time.
Yes, Sir Will. Yes, actually, that's how I met you. That's how I also met Diana because
Yeah.
we were in the
three
first
of us.
panel.
The three of us.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I saw that. I was in the comments. I mean, I was a viewer.
and then that's how this whole shebang started. That I'm slowly appearing out in other reactors' lives and all that. So I'm slowly coming out of the shy shell that I was. Because originally, I really did not plan on doing this, being a host of live, being a host of this live, and being the host of meetups that I did before, planning with other reactors on who to bombshell surprise with my group mates here. That they were always like, "Come on, who was that? Not now." So I'm like, Then here I am. Now I'm here hosting this this
Oh,
this awesome live.
Lionheart is here as well.
Yes.
David.
Actually, I'll give a
Hi.
quick background to Yumiko and to Blackie. We are actually 19, or was it 19 or 18? Wait. We are 19 people, but that's including me. We're 19 people. Some of the members couldn't join us because some are busy with school. Some of
Yeah,
them
I
didn't.
understand.
Yeah, some are camera shy. Like Lionheart's actually part of the reactants as well.
Lionheart,
Yeah.
what are you joining?
No,
Hungry.
we respect those who do not want to come to the live. It's understandable. Who else? We call it the titos of the group. They're the uncles of the group. They couldn't come because, well, they're tired, and sometimes the Buko Wi-Fi could not cooperate.
Right.
And then we have Nolan. Nolan, I'm throwing you a shout out right here. So we have Nolan also, but I think he's working at the moment.
Yeah, he said he's working.
There you go. You can have us in the background. Like me, I had Shaki in the background while I was doing my paper at around 3 p.m. I was the video I was watching was his rewatch of Hook Up the series.
I haven't checked that yet. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
same.
haven't watched the series. Yeah.
Ah, you'll love it.
recommend it.
Oh, it's
Definitely.
Highly
I know.
recommend
It's like, oh my god, many series ongoing.
Is it also Pinoy?
Impossible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Josh. It's by J Stevie. J A Stevie. They
But
they did Very Truly Yours.
Yeah. It's considered like a prequel to that, right? Hook up.
interesting.
Yeah.
I want to go back to a question I saw by Green Lancer for Yumiko. If you're given a chance to be in a BL, what role would you want to be?
Pearl.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely a sheeper.
I think we all want to be.
Ooh, what a wannabe.
Of course, I wouldn't like to be that girlfriend being cheated. No. Like, or interfering in the same-sex relationship. No. I just want to be that friend, sheeping, giving advice, pieces of advice.
Hey, Reactor,
Bell.
Reactor, what do you think? Yumiko fits better as Jiwa in Together With Me or Pearl as in Game Boys?
You
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of see. Okay, I'm gonna deviate from the. I'm gonna stray from the choices. I actually kind of see Yumiko as Manao. She's
Yeah.
like very bubbly, very
Oh.
bubbly.
I know.
Manao from Until We Meet Again.
Until we meet again.
Oh no!
Oh,
You
no.
haven't seen Until We Meet
Wait,
Again?
you haven't?
Manao.
But
Oh
wait.
my
I haven't, but I have a reason. Wait. Don't yell at me. Wait.
Okay. We listen.
I started
Explain
watching the first episode, and I think I told you, Blackie. But
Yes.
as I saw that I could definitely cry in the following episodes, and I could get down and get depressed, I stopped it.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
have to
but I
watch
told
it.
you can
Missing
see the
so
series. It's not
much.
sad.
No.
I think. Wait, Yumiko. I think you're referring to what happened at episode 1, part 1. No.
Yeah.
I think
Not just
That's
episode
probably-
1, I think 2, 3, 4. Everything was
No,
like
you stop
crying.
at 4. You stop at 4.
I don't remember. Maybe,
Yes, I
yeah, okay.
remember.
It's the most traumatic episode, believe me.
Oh,
There are
yeah, for
some
sure.
other
Yes.
tearjerker episodes, but the first episode is the most traumatic. So continue.
No,
I
no,
recommend
no.
it.
Continue
What?
watching it. It's good.
Yes.
You won't
No, the
regret it.
most traumatic episode
You
is the 12th or the last one, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one kind of hits.
That one hits too, but I don't know. Cowards.
But I think about my question, I think Yumiko suits better as Pearl because she's the great shipper. The best shipper in the world is Yumiko. And Jiwa is so aggressive. And sometimes she gets angry with everyone. Yumiko is not like that.
Well, yeah, I think Yiwa has got a really strong personality.
Yes.
She definitely
Yes.
But
does
still,
And you are so influencer like Pearl. So Pearl really suits you. And you can have a girlfriend. And we can have Yumiko next door.
Idea first, if you're watching,
Please.
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 no, I want to marry Mixayasis. You know that.
No, by real. She is gonna marry Mix
Wait, which mix?
Yes.
from In Between.
From in between.
In between.
Uh oh.
Oh,
Okay.
don't
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
kids that.
Yeah,
I know. Si Ken. We
Well,
both
they
know
can
about
have
that.
a trio.
Right.
They can have a 3 pair.
No.
He will be free.
Come on, Yumiko, don't be so selfish. Share with Ken.
He will be free.
Oh no.
But
Oh my God.
yeah, I could see Yumiko as Pearl as well, or you could be like the female version of Junjun from Hello Stranger.
Oh,
my God.
Mm.
Yeah,
How
that
did that
really
sound
suits you.
cast?
But Junjun is not so well. No.
Jinjin
No.
is very wise, and he's also a
Yeah,
checker, and he's
I
very
know.
encouraging.
yeah,
Not
exactly.
Yes,
not
to
at
that.
Love
all.
Jinjin.
Jun knows all.
He does. We love Jinjin.
Well,
Logo Matt X says, expect a video clip from Ken in a few hours.
Wait, is Ken here?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Word of mouth. Word of
I hope
Logo
mouth.
Matt
not.
X says that.
I hope not.
Oh my god. Ken would be like, Yumiko.
Here we go. Listen. Listen here, here we go.
Listen. Oh my god.
I can already see it.
Yeah,
Why can I
know.
already see it?
Shaki says, oops, don't tell Candice. I think she already knows that.
why everyone is fighting about mics, but no one fights with me to be the husband of Kogoy?
Oh.
Oh,
That's true, that's true.
baby. Not a lot of people must know because there are a lot of people gunning for Kokoi.
Yeah.
No.
Avi.
Jackie.
I am the one who put his name, Blackie De Santos, on Twitter. And I'm the only one who did it.
Jackie said, "I'll fight you."
No, Shaggy, I cannot fight against you. Please.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. I was
Wait,
trying to
I
give a warning.
cannot.
Trauma, where are you
Don't forget
Trauma?
about Javi. Don't forget about Javi. Javi
Right,
knows
hobbies another
Oh
one.
my
I mean,
As I
Blackie,
said, I'm
you
the
have
only
to
one,
fight.
Blackie De Santos.
I'm dead.
you have to fight
It's
two,
gonna be a
two other
riot.
reactors,
Oh my god.
Shaki
Come
and
on.
Javi.
Really?
Blackie, I wish you all the best if you're going to fight against Shaki and his magical bat.
You're so cruel.
I'm not being cruel, Blackie. It's just the truth.
It is.
Oh my God, really?
Mm.
That's really painful. You really hurt me.
Oh my god.
No.
What's going on? I don't know.
I was planning to call you baby,
Are
Kyle.
we? I'm
Now
lost
I
now.
want to.
I'm sorry. I'm already taken in my head.
Hmm?
If that person's watching, hello.
Oh my god.
All right. Are there any questions before I turn red
Yeah.
as a tomato?
Yeah, we should go back to questions.
Yeah.
Before
I saw a
we lose our
question
heads.
earlier.
I
I think
won't
Matt has
get
a question
Wes.
here.
I don't like
Yeah.
Wes. I prefer Kyle Bellino.
Oh.
Same though.
It's
This
my
one from
second
God.
chance.
Matt
Okay.
X. If
Yeah.
there was a BL you would love to see with your own eyes from behind the scenes, what series would it be?
The
Hashtag-
unfreaking tamed.
Together with me.
Why are you?
I have an answer, but you have to hear me out
Love.
first, okay?
This ought to be good.
It's gonna be together, the series, and I want to, bang their heads together for the final episode. Like,
Okay.
what are you doing,
Yes, I
bitches?
will. Yes.
I
Okay.
wanted to do it on Sotus from
But
the
they
beginning.
kissed.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because it took a lot of time for them to kiss. Like,
Yes.
The
excuse
whole
me?
series?
What are you
The
waiting
whole
for?
series.
No.
Serious? Okay. But for me, if we count it as a BL, I'll go for the Untamed. Just seeing the visual of it all, the costumes, like yes. But
I
if we're not
still need to watch
counting the Untamed, it's got to. I have to agree with my sister Diana here. It has to be Why Are You?
Yep.
I'm definitely going with Tan.
Why are you also?
Because like
Some beach scenes.
Mew Golf is like next to Max Tool. Mew Golf is superior. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Like
No.
they're just behind the scenes. They're behind the
Yeah.
scenes
Feeling the tea
chemistry
right there.
is lit. Like I can't even.
I love
Oh my
that.
God. Do you really ship Mew Gold for sure? Really? Come on.
Wait,
let's
don't
super
start
Max
the fight.
Tool.
Wait, what?
Let's super Max Tool. Max Tool is real.
Mew Golf is real.
You go to see it too.
Oh.
Both are real. That's it.
Mew Golf is
That's the gag,
quintessential.
folks.
New golf can be true because Mew is my Thai husband.
Oh, don't tell Shaki
Ooh,
that
don't
either.
tell
No, oh my God.
Shaggy, you got another one to fight now.
Come on, Shaggy. Okay, I can share with you, or Kokoy or Mew, but not you.
Oh my God. Let's
I would
wait for-
definitely
oh.
wanna see with my own eyes, Max and Tool.
Shaki says, I'm
better
sorry.
scenes.
Oh my God.
But yes, you were saying, Yumiko.
Hmm?
You were saying.
That I want to see with my own eyes, Max and Tool better scenes.
Oh yes.
Max
In
and
real,
Tool,
in
they
real,
are
in real.
boyfriend. They told
Yeah.
by real they are boyfriend.
The fact
Oh,
that
there was
nobody
another
bats an eye when they
question.
say they're boyfriends.
But they told that.
Okay. Here's the thing though, because
Okay.
how they're doing it, it's their chemistry. People be thinking like it's the show, it's for the show and all that, but
No.
it's the show's already finished and they're still doing
Yeah.
this. So who knows? Maybe we're
Obviously.
still like we could either be in the boyfriend stages already, or they're still in the courting stages still. Who knows? This is the
We
Lulu
don't
hours
know
already.
that.
This
Yeah.
is the Lulu hours already,
They
people.
are
So
open.
It's out the
Okay.
bus.
Yes. Next question before we lose it.
Is there any
Um,
more questions in the comment section?
there's one question for me. Out of all the Filipino BLOs you have covered, what is your most favorite?
Oh.
The recent one I just covered from Quarant Things. I mean, I love that singer's voice.
Sansino Ko? Are you talking about Sansino? That song? Is that it?
I don't remember the title in Tagalog. It's for the Quarant Things OST. Quarant Things OST, like,
Okay, okay.
love it.
Why?
Check that out.
Why?
That's why not.
How? Yeah.
No, seriously, you go. Oh, what gave you the inspiration to do the cover?
Well, since I was 6 years old, I started learning music. So for me, it's like
Sansino Ko.
I need to sing. I need to play the piano, and posting my videos on YouTube was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Like, yeah, why not? And actually, my YouTube channel started with just randomly cover songs, like piano covers. But yeah, I just had like few views, like, you know. But then when the pandemic started, and I started reacting more to Game Boys and all the Filipino series, I had more attention. And also, I did one thing, like, okay, if my reactions are having more attention than my covers, I can do one thing, just put the background music of the covers when reacting, so that people will notice that. And like, and actually, they asked me for all those covers, like, hey, what's the background music? Is that you? Or because it sounds familiar to me, but it's not in the original language. And that's when I said, yeah, that cover is on my channel. So then it's how I can have more attention to my covers.
That's hitting
Yeah,
two
me,
birds
I mean,
in one stone.
Hello, yes.
I make more efforts when covering rather than when I'm reacting.
I know the
Reacting
feeling of Yumiko.
Reacting is just, okay, giving comments about the series and yelling and screaming. Okay. But when I have to cover, it's like I have to learn the melody by hearing, because there aren't any music sheets on the internet. So I have to just hear it. Then play it on the piano, record it, and sometimes with the ukulele, mix everything, all the tracks, and then sing it. And it takes me more time. So I feel a little bit down when the views don't increase that much in comparison with the reactions. But it's okay. I'm satisfied now, because at least my covers are getting more and more attention to the reactions. But well, it's like a strategy,
Yes. And then now we're here. We could see those covers as well.
Yeah. Hmm.
So I have another question. Since you've, I don't know if you've been like a big, huge part of Game Boys, like, like the fan meets, everything like that. So, or how many Thai BLs you've seen. But if you were to recast Game Boys as the Thai version, who would you
let's
cast
go.
as Kokois or as Gav? Who would you cast as Cairo? And who would you cast as Pearl in the Thai version?
Oh, it's a tough question. Maybe Kokoi would be Miu.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yes.
I cannot see that.
Maybe with Blackie, but yeah. And Elia. I'm not sure. Guys, help me.
Well, you already have Mew. Why not have golf in it too?
Yeah. Why
Well,
not?
yeah.
Yeah.
She's already there.
Sammy is Pearl.
Oh yeah.
I love that girl.
I like
yes,
that answer.
I'll defend Yumiko's answer for Mew to Blackie. Yes, you. I'm looking at you. I'll defend Yumiko's answer to Mew because as we saw in Tarn Type, Mew was the one approaching. Just like how Gav was to Kai. So that's why I can see Mew being Gav because it'll basically be like it'll be like Tarn but a taller, more buff version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm agree.
There we go.
The only thing is, I don't know if I could really see Gulf as Cairo.
No, I think
That's-
Kairo's
yeah,
too
yeah.
innocent for that
Really?
role.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really like.
Oh yeah, yeah,
His
yeah.
personality can hit that.
Especially
know.
with milk tea. Okay.
Maybe Singto. Singto might be able to play
Oh,
Cairo.
I love that guy.
So Mew and
He's my
Singto.
Thai crush.
Yeah. Those two.
Yeah, Sinto could be suitable. Yeah.
Yeah, he could definitely pull off Cairo.
Another question. Have you guys watched Addicted Heroine the series? Do you agree that it's one of the best BL series to date?
No.
I'm gonna be executed on the block. I haven't seen it yet.
I have.
It was
haven't
my
seen
first. It was my very first BL, and it was a lot. It's. I don't want to say it was toxic, but it had its underlying issues. For what it was, like in the time frame that it came out, it was really worth the watch. But with so many more people speaking out about their traumas when it comes to assault or kidnapping or anything to that nature, more people are speaking out about their truths. So it's a little bit harder to watch shows when it has that type of content.
I'm gonna have to agree with Renita. I also watched Heroine, and that was I don't know how many years ago. It was probably even earlier than Love by Chance, and for its time, it was something. It was, I think it's a Chinese series.
Yeah.
It's and the boys are really cute. They're hot. My only complaint is they couldn't show the the bed scenes.
Yeah, there was
I
a lot
mean,
of censorship.
Yeah. But compared to what we have now, I guess it doesn't really compare.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I have to say.
Okay, I have a
Really?
question. I have a question for those who've seen Addicted. As one who hasn't seen it yet, was this show released during the time that China was already like putting a censorship on or like a ban on BLs in general? Not yet.
No, not yet. the band is so strong now. The Untamed was done
Yes.
during that band. Addicted Heroin was done before that. So a lot of the scenes that were done in Addicted Heroin was like, whoa. But yeah, it was before the band.
Okay, so that was BB before band. Okay. So because I noticed it with the Untamed because I not oh, after watching the show when I found out it was a book, I actually read the book, all 113 chapters of it.
Me too.
And
I did that with Addicted Heroin.
when
I
I
should not have.
and I was like, this is the best confession of all confessions. Why wasn't this put on the show? Then I did some light reading on the Untamed by going through the best source for all students, Wikipedia. I went through Wikipedia and found out that they filmed it during the BL band. I was like, oh dang, that's wasted so much potential of the story. But I applaud the production team and the director of the Untamed that they were able to actually pull off the story without like, even though they removed the parts.
Yeah.
And from the beginning, well, before filming the movie, well, the series, they wanted to make the role of the sister, I don't remember the name, to
Wenchin?
have like a love affair.
Wenchin? The doctor? The doctor.
No.
The sister.
No, the sister of Wei Wuxian.
Oh, okay.
So they wanted to make that role have a love affair with Wei Wuxian. And there was a lot of criticism. Like fans said, if you're gonna do that, we will not support that film, that series. And of course, so they changed.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been that wouldn't have been right. Why would you? I understand adjusting the story, but completely changing the story, like what would the purpose be if you're not
And what
going
would-
to do it
and-
justice?
Yes, and what would the author think of it as well? Like the original author, he or she, because I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. The author would have been like, "Why did you change this without consulting me first?"
Mhm. But when a series gets a lot of attention and becomes so famous, the writers have to emigrate. They have to move from the country.
Really?
Mhm.
What?
Because like writing this kind of gay novels is not well seen there in as from the Chinese government, and they don't allow that.
Okay.
That's true. Because like, all right, like imagine it's already banned as it is. What more for a writer who writes these kinds of stories? Why would they even stay there? Not that their works will not be read by their own people, which is kind of sad. They're it's like they're reverting back. Okay, I'm sorry to everybody who's watching. I'm a history nerd, so it's like they're reverting back to the olden days when they started burning books by Confucius and other scholars. So it's as if the Chinese government is going back to that time. But I don't want to speak ill because we could be heard. Spies are everywhere. Just kidding.
They're watching.
They're watching. All right.
I have a question from Igor in the chat.
Yeah,
He
I
said,
saw it
"What
too.
tropes do you want to see more of, and what tropes are you over?"
The communication trope, I'm done. I'm done. Just like talk it out, be mature about it, and just talk it out. Let's not beat around the bush and do this
But-
BS.
A question for series is for you three boys, okay? Why in Asia you cannot communicate so straight? I mean, in Spain we talk directly about our feelings or about we are not feeling something, but why in Asia you didn't do it?
I would like Kale to be my representative.
Don't put me on the spot. Well, we have this thing in the Philippines. It's called being a I'm not even sure if it's the correct if the term that I'm going to be saying is prop. Well, it's a NSFW or anything, but I'm just wondering if it's like the correct term to answer your question. But it's called it. We have this thing called the Lago Pilipina, which means that they're trying to be how can I explain it? Because when in that sense, like when a guy courts a girl, so the girl doesn't the girl should not show that yes I'm interested to you, but she should not show it like very aggressively. She should be very shy about I'm not even sure if shy is the correct word. She should be like very bashful. She should show some class. Like she should make the guy show some effort, not like the guy just says, "Oh, I'm going to court you." Okay, and then after one day, he asks, "Will you be my girlfriend?" Yes.
But it's
Okay.
like it's like a rule. I mean, not a rule, but it's like why that girl should do that. I mean, that girl should do what she wants to do. I mean, it depends on the people. In my case, I'm so shy and introvert, so of course it's gonna be the following day to accept the guy flirting me. But
Well, Yumiko, I'm
Yes.
flirting with you, but you refuse me. So
Okay, to answer your question, Yumiko, I'll throw the baton back to Sir Will because you're older and wiser than I. Basically,
I may-
meaning you're more
I
experienced.
may be older, but you're a 500,000-year-old mind.
No one knows that. Shh.
Oh my god.
That's the secret. Shh.
um,
Go, Sir Will
I'm not.
I wanna know. I
Really?
wanna know.
or Josh, since you have a partner.
Yeah, what's the question again? Is it about the communication problem? Why is it why is it common here?
Yeah, like
and
in Asia, it's like, but I think like you were talking about also different cultures, but in Asia, like it's like more difficult, or it takes more time
To
express your feelings, and yeah, and to really know what the person wants, because well, I could feel that because I've been meeting up with people from Asia, from China, not any Filipino yet, but
Like, have us.
from Japan, and it was something. It was quite complicated for me to understand their feelings, or yeah.
For me, it has to do also with modesty. As a Gemini, I I I don't always want to speak what's on my mind because I'm afraid of how the other person might take it. I'm afraid to hurt the other person, even if that means if they find out the truth later, it actually hurts them more. It can be it can be a bad thing, but yeah, I'm afraid of the reaction of how they will feel if they find out the truth.
But I think it's better to say it
so
at the moment rather than 1 year later.
That's right. It's easier for some people but not for everyone.
That's true. Plus,
you're good, Josh.
I think I also throw it in because sometimes people just want to be wooed. They don't want to be like they don't want to seem easy.
Okay.
Right. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
It's not something about being easy or not, because I'm not easy. I'm so introvert, but I don't know. Still, I find it like, well, I'm talking about Chinese and Japanese people that I've met. Okay, not everybody is the same, but I find it like difficult to understand their feelings sometimes.
Yeah, I think it also has to do with our upbringing in Asia because we are taught to respect we cannot speak as children out of turn. Whenever the grown-ups are talking, children, we have a saying in Chinese because I'm part Chinese, children have ears but no mouths.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So
if we speak out of term, it will result to either public
smacked.
sermon, of like public sermon, like even we're outside, we're gonna get scolded outside. We're gonna get scolded by our parents, or when we get home. I can't imagine. Okay, move on before the tools of destruction come out.
I want to go back to the tropes, what that I want to
Mhm.
see more. I don't know if it's ever been done, but I want to see a BL tackle the topic of polyamory or being
Oh.
at the, or being in a throuple. But the
Wait a
healthy
minute.
side, I
Hold
don't
the
know if
phone.
it's
3 will be
Josh,
free.
3 will be free.
3 will
Ah,
be
yeah, that's true.
3 will be free. Oh wait. Josh, I have a
I'm
So then
new
4.
to-
Then 4.
Okay. No, Josh. Here's the thing. A throuple in what sense? Is it all of the same sex, 2 same sex, 1 hetero, or like literally everything's the same?
Sexual?
well, for me, since I'm gay, I maybe 3 of the same sex.
Okay, they don't want 3 will be free. They don't want 3 will be free. Because 3 will be free is already doing that kind of trope. They have a
Mhm.
throuple, but it's like 2 guys and a girl.
No, we want 3 guys.
Yeah, same.
If any producers in the Philippines are listening to this, or any writers in the Philippines who are watching this live right now, there's your idea.
Yeah.
Time to hit the books.
Somebody
Okay,
said,
coming
"Hi,
back to
Gavin
the
Terrence."
I got veterans.
No.
Quick, pick and choose. If you were to use the reactors to recast Game Boys the series, who's playing what role?
Come on, Yumiko. Answer.
I would be Belle, of course. Then, I had to choose a role for Terrence and Wesley.
Can I answer?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Shaki will be Terrence.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Revil will be Cairo.
Ay, Revil.
Of course, Gap should be someone so hot, so I will choose Jordi.
Wait, Jordi. Which Jordi? Jordi C?
As Gabriel. Well,
Jordi C?
yes.
C Bear?
Oh.
And of course, I will be Wesley because I'm a genius.
He just threw himself in there real quick.
You hate a lot, Wesley. Why are you
He was like, yeet.
playing the
because
role?
Wesley is a genius. Of course, I hate Wesley, but he's
Okay,
so smart
okay.
and he can flirt with Cairo without
That's true.
knowing
That's true.
anything.
That's true.
And Terrence couldn't broke the couple, but Wesley did. So I can broke the couple and flirt with Gabriel. So it's the best choice.
Okay, here's the thing with Wesley. Wesley, throwing speculation off. Wesley has feelings for Kai, but Kai is oblivious as hell. Like Gap was already so obvious on his feelings for Kai, but
Yeah.
Kai still doesn't see it. So we could say the same thing for Wesley. So that's why he could like flirt.
Shaki is asking for the link right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Jackie has me dying.
No, he will kill me. No.
Jackie, you better get ready with the scalpel. I know you're at the dentist right now. Hang on.
No, please.
All right, Shaki, the link is sent to your DMs.
I am
Oh my
dying.
god.
Don't cover the camera.
Shaki's at the. I have a feeling Shaki is at the dentist where he's working right now. So I have a feeling he'll be like with a scowl right there. He's like, "You listen here."
He's off. Of
Shaki's
work
off
right
today.
now. Yeah.
Oh, he's off. Then we
He's
get the
off
bat.
today.
We
Yeah.
get the bat. Hello.
By the way, Yumiko and me are making Game Boys.
Shaki! Hi, Shaki.
Hello,
Shaggy.
I cannot. Oh my god.
Hi, Shaki. What's the tea?
No.
Oh, God.
Oh.
In the rules a bit Jackie. Oh, God.
Shaki's gonna get the bat. I have a feeling he's gonna get the bat.
So you want to cast me as Terrence, but cast yourself as Wesley, knowing the hell that Terrence was the one that screwed up the first time. Then you want to come in and put my man in the mix. Excuse me? You want to catch these hands real quick? God. Excuse me.
Oh my god.
I didn't say you in a foreign country or whatever, but bitch, I was fly. Like, what's tea?
Wait. Shaki, how did you feel that he's casting Cairo as Revel and Jordy as Gav?
And you know what he said? He said he wants to cast a hot guy for the role. So he cast Rebel and Jordy. I'm gonna tell Jordy you think he hot. That way he can slide through your DMs, bitch. Clearly you got something there from our good sis. So
So okay, let's change the cast. Let's let's think carefully.
With Shaki on board. Hey, Shaki, how you doing?
hello. Hi.
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 I've been here since you guys started. Just so you know.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
So you only came
Because you're
in because of
everything.
me? Thank
No,
you.
no. You think highly of yourself, sir. Like they asked me to come in before, but they said you should be up there. I'm like, let me just chill in the comments because this is their stuff. Let me just let them do this and let me just be here and support. But now you want to throw my name up in the mix?
Shaki, I just want to say I'm drawing inspiration from you hosting the previous live, so that's why I'm doing this as well. I'm their host for today.
Well, you're so damn cute. I'm glad I can be some form of inspiration without, coming across as like ethereal, but you know what I'm trying to say. So
Yes.
I always tell
But-
y'all to get the gag, because the gag is worth getting.
Hello, yes. Like right now, I'm getting a very headache because oh my god, that was so funny.
But anyway, I just came up here just for that. I love you though, Blackie, because you share me, Shaki, so Blackie share it. Anyway, let me go. That's all I wanted to do. So y'all be cute, have a good time. I'm gonna
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming,
Bye.
Shaki.
But just so you know, I am here and I am watching and listening.
Oh,
I thought
I
Shaki.
feel so afraid with you. Please forgive me.
Oh, LOL, don't. You should be the people that are in here that's been to my life know I'm just trying to keep. So
Yeah,
so they know.
I was
But
expecting.
anyway,
Shaki, I was expecting you to be coming out with the bat going like.
no, I'm not trying to hurt this child, this baby.
Or the fan.
No.
Or the fan. Like,
Oh, the fan is
Yeah.
almost near me.
Oh.
hello.
You know I never go anywhere without it. But anyway. Hi, Yumiko. How are you, baby?
Hi.
If you're here. Look at her. Where's your face? Let me see your face. What you wrote there?
Oh,
My face
okay.
is there.
Okay, Shaki,
Oh,
wait. Here.
I see a picture. I don't see a face.
Yeah, okay, wait.
There are
Alright,
two
Shaki, here's the
videos.
tea. Here's the tea. There's 2 Yumikos right now.
Oh,
Yes.
is there?
Yes.
Oh, let me flip.
Guys, I'm using my phone at the same time with my laptop, and the microphone comes from the phone, but the camera comes from the laptop.
So basically, what you're trying to tell me is you being expected gadget, trying to get the gay wherever you can. We love that. Yes.
Yes.
We love a
We had
crafty
to.
girl.
Yes,
We
and
love a
this
crafty girl.
yes, and this Zoom is sponsored by Mori Mori Entertainment. They actually let
Yes,
me
I
borrow their
heard. She
account.
let you use
so-
their account. That's very, very nice of them. Hey,
Yes.
girl.
Yeah.
But anyway, y'all be cute. Y'all be cute. 'Cause, girl, I can't be in your shoes because they ask me all these questions. Child, if they would have put me on the spot like this, I would be like,
Wait for it.
I'll be like, I'll just get
Wait
this
for
pillow
it.
and go home.
Oh, well,
Wait
no, no,
for
no, no,
it.
no, no. I'm worried. Then we all try to put me on spot. But anyway, y'all be nice. I was actually in the middle of some shit. I will be in the comments. Y'all stay sweet, okay?
Alright,
Okay, thank you so
Coming,
much.
Shaki.
Love you.
You're
We love you.
welcome. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my god.
There we have
Oh my
it.
God.
Blackie. Let's ask Blackie first. Blackie, how do you feel right now?
Uh, for now, I'm so shy. Okay, I'm not good doing live,
Is the Woo!
and I didn't expect that he will gain. But
This is- Yeah, this is the
Saki
miracle
so
of me.
kind. What?
This is the miracle of me not seeing the chat, so I have no idea what the heck is going on. So thanks to the other reactors for telling me what's going on. Because I go again, if I disappear, this whole thing disappears. So
Oh my
let's
God.
not.
I'm getting kilig right now because Shaki dropped by.
Seriously, Sir Will.
Yes.
Seems like
Uh,
someone is in love with Shaki.
We all love Shaki.
We all love
Absolutely.
Shaki. Who
Not
doesn't love
Gat
Shaki?
Nanaga.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a question. Bright Gaming asked to Pinoy reactors. We can clearly see the rise of BLs in the Philippines, but do you think that the country is ready to see this in a mainstream TV and not only in the internet?
I
On
don't.
the internet.
I don't.
Hang
think
on,
so.
hang on. To the one who asked the question, thank you that you think we're reactors, but we're not.
We're not
We're fans.
reactors.
Again, we're fans of the reactors, but
Although I'm doing reactions, but it's not getting.
oh yeah,
any-
Sir Will is. So basically, he can only answer the question. But but Josh and I will throw in our opinions after Sir Will gives his answer. So take it away, Sir Will.
I don't think that this BL genre is gonna hit mainstream like been shown on that be shown in television because there were attempts in the past to have this kind of genre to board on the mainstream, but it is not well received by the masses. I don't know. We had my husband's lover, which was a great show, by the way, and I think the Filipino audience in general is not ready for this kind of genre.
I would kind of have to agree with Sir Will on that because we are very conservative in terms of the culture here is very conservative. So if they see, if they see a gay comedian, that's fine with them. But if they see a gay couple, it's another story. It's like very taboo. And like what Sir Will said, we did have attempts in the past. We had My Husband's Lover, again, a good show. We also had Destiny Rose.
Destiny Rose.
Yeah, Destiny Rose, which actually spoke of the trans community of a guy turning into a woman. Then that was also well received, especially when the guy transformed into the girl. So that it was still the same actor with prosthetics, a wig, and if I recall, an interview by said actor, he was told that he wasn't allowed to go to the gym during the duration of his. Yes, he wasn't allowed to go to the gym to bulk up because he's trying to portray as the woman that his character is. So he wasn't allowed to work out or he wasn't allowed to go to the gym at all. So for me, I will also have to agree with Sir Will. It's the only barrier that the BL genre has here in the Philippines is the conservative people that are present in the nation.
But at
Josh.
least I think sooner or later they will have to give it a try.
We'll see. We'll because I'm not sure if Sir Will. There was this group of bishops, right? They have like a say also. They have also a say in what shows in the media, right?
Yeah, it's
I
called
just forgot the name.
CBCP.
There we go.
TRCB.
Catholic,
No.
Catholic bishops, like that.
Catholic
Anyway,
bishops of the something.
They tried to control My Husband's Lover before, but I think they I don't know the whole story about that, but they show they show that they're not supporting that kind of shows, and it's so
Shaki
sad.
has a comment. Hello Stranger was on TV though, was it?
No, it
No.
wasn't. It was only featured as commercials on the TV. Actually, when it was a good thing, they weren't that obvious in the commercials because my parents are when they're watching TV. When Hello Stranger appeared, I was like, oh shit, here we go. A BL is on the TV. Am I going to
Clutching
panic
your
for?
pearls.
Yeah, like, am I going to like panic for my life or am I going to get sermoned to oblivion? But then no, they didn't notice a thing. But when Together appeared as a commercial in the Philippines, there it boomed, and I'm like, oh god, here's the
Wow.
sermon. Because they were being obvious about it, even though like I know the ending up together with the that insane high five, but
Mm.
even my
I'm-
friends, they said that when I told them that I'm part of I'm one of the heads of a group of YouTube BL Reactor fans. He was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so amazing for you because they accept me for who I am and all that jazz." And then when I told them about it, he said, "You should watch Together," and I was like, "Yes, I did," and I hit that insane high five. So let's not talk about Together. Still
Yes,
Together
let's
was
not
better
talk
than
about
Together.
it.
Yeah.
All right, Josh. What's your how about your answer to that
I
question
also
as
agree.
well?
I think we're not yet ready for it to appear in mainstream TV because so many people will riot and will probably boycott stations simply because of how we were raised to believe that uh, something that is so natural for a lot of people is wrong. And I can only hope that one day it can be normalized. And I just have a question. Is BL in mainstream TV in countries like Thailand?
Perhaps I'm guessing because they have studios for it, like GMM TV, Studio Wabi Sabi. I
Wabi
think.
Sabi.
Yeah, I think they are broadcasting the series on TV.
Yes,
I
and don't
can-
forget, like Thailand is kind of the place to be if you want to turn yourself from a man to a woman. So
Yeah, but hopefully
It is a
hopefully,
go-to country here.
yeah, but hopefully with all the BLs that are being produced here in the Philippines, I think that should be a good first step to head towards.
We can hope. We can hope.
Yeah.
we can only hope indeed. All right.
There was another question that I don't remember who asked it, but it was what's the biggest difference between Thai and Filipino BL series?
I have an answer to that.
Renita, okay.
Me too.
It's the
Renita
tropes.
represent.
It's the tropes. It's the tropes. For Thai BLs, they're so stuck in their ways. Like a lot of the concepts for the series are the same. Like you have either the crazy girl who doesn't want to break up with the boy who fell in love with the boy. You have the rape trope. You have it's just they don't want to get rid of the tropes. But for the Philippines, it seems like they want to correct the tropes. They're trying to open up for communication. They are willing to show other aspects of a relationship rather than, them being gay and that being the issue. So I love that aspect. And I think that's the biggest difference between the two.
I kind of have to agree with Renita with that as well. And also, I'll add, it's also because Thai BLs are more of like a fantasy that women have between two men. Whereas for us, it's legit representation that there are legit people who actually feel this way. And it's not just for women, it's not just to please women, but it's for the LGBTQ plus community here in the Philippines, that this show is for them, that they can relate to, and when they watch a BL, they'll be like, I see that's why a lot of people say I see myself as Kai, or I see myself as Nico, I see myself as a Taurus, and so on and so forth. And we're also kind of cliche if you want, to those who can access I Want TFC, if you watch a Filipino teleserye, and I pray to the Lord that they have English subtitles, so you can actually understand what the show is about. They have a lot of cliche tropes there. It's like
Mm.
boy meets girl or girl meets boy, and then introduce third party, and then they introduce the barrier, which is either the girl or the boy is rich and the other one is poor, and
Yeah.
then the trope goes on, and then they flash forward always. I'm not sure if all teleseries do that, Sir Will and Josh, that they flash forward a few years later, and then they see that the poor person becomes rich, and the
Rich.
rich
And the rich person
poor
becomes poor. Yeah.
goes poor, and then
Oh,
Wow.
Paulit-ulit. It keeps on repeating and repeating and repeating.
all right. Does anybody else have an answer to the question?
well, it's what you said. Thai series always give those female roles as crazy roles, like trying to ruin the relationship. However, in Pinoy series, it's the other way. Like female roles try to comfort and support the same-sex relationship and accept that. That's what I like. So, and also apart from that, they can focus on other things rather than just being gay or gay panicking. Or there are other issues like in Game Boys, apart from the issue of Kaido, like not thinking that he's not accepted by his mother or his brother. There were other topics around, which is like covenanting, etc. So they don't just focus on that. And that's what makes the Pinoy series more appealing for me.
Blackie, you have an answer?
No, I don't know what to answer.
Still can't move on from Shaki.
Blackie is still shocked.
Still shell shocked from the bombshell.
Hi.
How about my sister Diana? Do you have an answer?
I would probably have to agree with Renita though. It's the tropes for sure. Just self-explanatory right there.
LOD. Because like I'm trying to imagine. Can you imagine a Thai BL without any tropes?
I would hope that at some point they would advance from the negative tropes. Listening to
But it's
fans,
positive
like a
ones.
lot of the Pinoy BLs do. Listening to the fans, paying attention to what they're looking for, making changes, getting them out of the schools and into real life daytime jobs. That sort of thing. I'm hoping that they're listening when people are making suggestions and adjusting.
I was going to comment, but that I was like, until we meet again, doesn't have any toxic women. But then I remembered, but they're still in school. Hmm.
I
Yes,
have a
yes.
comment on what Yumiko said about, particularly in Game Boys, it did show an accepting family, an accepting parent, brother. But that in itself, as was mentioned by the writer Ash in an interview, is also a fantasy because not every family here is like that. A majority of families here will take time and will probably just not talk about it. We'll just agree to, okay, if you'll be who you are, but you
But
just
not
agree
really
to,
addressing the issue or
yeah. But it is a fantasy that a lot of us have, which is, and that's what makes it. It represents what we fantasize for ourselves as members of the LGBT community. So similar to what Renita said, I think Thai BLs are a fantasy of that caters to what women, yeah, who fantasize about men being together. But in the BLs here in the Philippines, at least what I've seen so far, it represents what we want for ourselves, and maybe a little more realistic.
Yeah, I think
Exactly.
so.
Because like it's like what Josh said. It's either they just accept it and be quiet about it, or they will go on a hellish crusade and be like, if you continue to be like this, the next time you see us, we'll be out of the door. They will legitimately disown, like
Disown.
they will disown They will disown the person, the boy or the girl. They will disown them out the door, or they would be subjected into, I won't call it abuse, but more like guilt tripping to the fact that we did all of this for you, and this is how you repay us by being like this. That is the harsh reality that all Filipino members of the LGBTQ community have to face. So seeing actually I can relate in a sense that when I saw Game Boy's episode, was it 8 that
Yeah.
Mama Tita Leila, yeah, so episode 8 when Kai's mom did her whole spiel on the acceptance for Kai. The speech actually was, when I was listening to it, I was like, this is what I want. But at some point after watching it over and over again, the speech actually flipped, and I heard the words that were echoed to me when I came out. And I was forced back in. So that's the harsh reality that we all have to face here at home in the Philippines. So we try to brave everything, but coming out is not an option.
Lionheart said justice for Jennifer Laude, a
Louder.
Filipina who was
Yeah.
murdered by being a transgender. She was murdered a few years ago when the suspect learned she was a transgender. Today, the Philippine president ordered for the suspect to be released.
I can't accept that decision by our president. That is
and
not.
that also just goes to show that the power of the white people doesn't only affect the states. It also happens here. He has been in prison since 2014, if memory serves me right. He's been in prison since 2014, and apparently there are no records about about his stay in prison, which I find that
Suspicious.
that's already suspicious in on itself. And then he goes scot free. That's it. I feel so sorry for the family of Jennifer that this is happening. That justice wasn't served, and another white person goes free. Okay,
Moving on.
moving
forward.
on.
Question.
Moving on before the waterfalls start happening. Okay, Yumiko.
They are asking us for ranking. Let me check. Oh, where's the question? If you rank the BL series in the Philippines, what will be your top 5?
Oh,
Game Boys,
okay.
first
Game
place.
Boys is obviously on number one, first place. Hands
And
down.
probably Hello Stranger.
Mine's is Hello Stranger. Sorry.
Oh,
For you,
okay.
first one is Hello
That's my
Stranger.
number
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask
then-
why.
Oh, here we go.
Ronita, why Hello Stranger is your number one?
Tony.
I started watching Hello Stranger before I started watching Game Boys, but not only that, the characters for me, I think I don't want to say it's the chemistry between Xavier and Miko, but I love the storyline. I love that there was minimal drama. I
That's
like
true.
drama, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't escalated to the point where it was like almost like a filler. Because you know, a lot of the dramas, they have drama just because it's called a drama. Like, and for Hello Stranger, they did not do that. They felt it was not necessary. They communicated really well, you know, as far as telling their feelings, being able to go to their friends. It hit me when Miko confessed to his friends, it hit me harder than anything else, you know? So I just loved Hello Stranger more. That's my top.
And we respect that decision, Renita, and we still love you.
That's true, but in terms of drama, Game Boys was like, we suffered a lot.
Yes.
So
Of
yeah.
course, yeah.
Stress. The stress.
Yeah.
We also suffered from the long cliffhangers. And I can, oh, and whenever I see the name, whenever, no, not the name, whenever I see the words directed by
Directed by
Ivan
Ivan.
Andrew Payawan, I can
Here
literally
we go
hear,
again.
Trauma.
like I can hear,
know.
I can hear the screams of the people being like, "What is this?" Or my favorite moment when it was in episode 3 when they thought that Gav was rolling in in the Brownie
the
Nova, and then
Brownie
Q
Nova.
direct Ivan Andrew Payawan. I was like, oh, for me, because I'm like because I'm kind of used to the cliche from my mom watching a lot of teleseries in the Philippines. So I'm kind of used to the cliche moment. So I was like, when their car was rolling, I was like, I think they're gonna end it here. And then when they ended here, I was like,
Yeah. Okay.
they gotta add the drama
Not,
somehow.
not that
Yeah.
surprising.
It's not that surprising. But I thank God that Idea First is not doing any previews on
Yeah.
previews
I
in general.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Because-
exactly.
Don't.
Unlike
Because
in
like-
between,
I
oh my
never want to
god.
watch the teasers. I never want to watch the teasers from following episodes. I don't want to know what's gonna happen. I want to have
Because,
it like a cliffhanger.
Exactly. Because if you watch a Filipino teleserye, like before it even airs, before the show airs on TV, they have this like 2 minute 10 trailer. It's as if it's a
I know.
movie. It's a movie
And you already
trailer.
know what's gonna happen and the drama and everything. And they are gonna
Exactly.
keep that scene with that background.
Exactly. That's how they do it. Yeah, and then it also like happens when the episode finishes in the and in the next episode.
Ang susunod.
Mhm.
See,
I
the one
always
thing,
skip that part.
another thing I appreciated about Hello Stranger was that the cliffhangers weren't anxiety worthy. Like they were cliffhangers, but they weren't like I wasn't hyperventilating at the end.
Mm.
Whereas Game
Episode 12.
Boys, yeah,
Episode 12.
right, exactly. Whereas Game Boys was like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you
Right.
kidding me right now?
They were
And then they
playing
make you
with
wait
us.
2 weeks.
They were playing. They were feeling.
No, they will get along.
Yeah,
We'll find
that
out.
part.
Ash could be listening. Let's not. Okay, Josh, you were trying to say something.
Ash said himself that he came up with the cliffhangers before the rest of the series.
Yeah.
So, like, really
Ash is
torture
right.
much?
Okay, Ash, you're saying. Oh my God, Josh.
um, I'm still in the middle of watching some of these series, but for me, my number one is also Game Boys. Simply because of how it affected all of us, how it
Mhm.
brought so many people into the community in all these reactors, and I have never been as engaged as I am now. I would use the term that I'm simping to mean that I am doing things I wouldn't normally do. I'm joining fan clubs of of these actors. I'm following all the Twitter accounts of actors and reactors and broad people. I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah,
Right.
it has such a big effect. That's all I can say.
Yes, I'm with you,
I
Josh.
agree with that.
All right. So aside from Renita, we all agree Game Boys is number one.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
sure.
Mikael.
So what about number 3? I would
Who
say
number?
in between.
Yeah, in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
In
between.
Yeah. Kuya Ken, if you're watching, we love you in between. It's just there.
Oh, my 4 is Amore. Amore.
Oh yeah, Amore.
Ah.
Okay, despite the audio problems, I always get crazy like with all the characters and especially the main one. Like
I know. We
Yeah.
were talking about this earlier, Yumiko, about the audio problem.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't finish watching Amore. I'm so sorry for fans of Amore, but I'm being technical here.
For me, it had to number 4 would have to be Hookup.
That's my
I don't-
number 3. That's my number 3. Hook up the series.
Because I'm
Mm.
still trying to get I'm still trying to be immersed with the story. I love their concept that it's actually homemade. That's the concept that I like, that it was homemade. No, they were also like Game Boys. No budget for marketing. It was just them.
And the actors are
And
still phenomenal.
yes,
Um,
and the actors are amazing. Especially Tita Baby. Probably
Oh, we
contact
love
her.
her.
Yeah, I'll probably contact her soon.
And
Who
maybe
knows?
it's
Ooh.
so early to speak about, but quarantine has a good
One
way
things, yeah,
to
yeah.
Fun things.
to go
Okay.
to
I really love the
my
first
top three.
episode.
I
But
agree also
as
with
we
Courtney.
just watched one episode, maybe we'd rank it in the last place.
Yeah,
So we still have
but
to
it's
see
a
it.
good idea. As Lockdown Boys, I want to see it too. And maybe Omando will be on in my top 5 too.
Okay,
I'm fucking
wait.
crazy about Omando. I really want to watch it.
I'm not sure if I think I went international, so I think you guys can watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if you can react because I want
No,
is owned by
we won't be
ABS.
able
No,
to
we
do that.
won't
Yeah.
react. But
But we watched, of course.
yes, of course.
If it's possible, you would, because they're owned by ABS-CBN, and you know ABS-CBN with Hello Stranger. It's like
Hmm.
Gotta be on the
Let's
white
not.
list.
let's not. Let's not. Even though ABS-CBN is no longer a thing, but apparently they're still a thing. So it's confusing. I know. Even I'm confused. All right. Do we still have any questions from the chat? Again, I am oblivious from the chat because I am hosting this shindig and I do not want to disappear, which will cause the eventual tumble of this Jenga tower. So let's not.
There are a few questions. It's just that a lot of people reacted to our last question. I see this one from Paul Elmore. Do you think American Filipinos are more fortunate than
Pono.
Filipinos back
No.
in the
Hey, Pono.
Philippines when it comes to
Hi,
LGBTQ
Pono.
plus issues?
But okay, be warned, even though, okay, like Filipino Americans in what sense? They're like born and raised in America or like born here, raised there? Because Filipino, or like if it's okay, help me because I'm an OFW. I'm an OFW kid as well. I was an OFW kid as well, growing up in the Middle East. So I'm not sure if the term Filipino American means that they are of a Filipino parent and an American parent, or they were born and raised in America.
I think
No.
for the sake of this question, it's more of they are majority of their life is in America.
Okay, so if that's the sense, are they more fortunate? No, because they have Filipino parents and the values of the and the values that and the values that a Filipino parent has, whether they're in the Philippines, America, Spain, or Dubai, it's still the same thing. We
I think-
expect you home before dinner, or else you turn into a pumpkin.
I'm not agree with you, Kyle. I think that the place where you rise has so high influence on you. For example,
depends.
I have Chinese friends who are raised here, and they are so different from Chinese from like Joshua, for example.
Yeah, you can also see the difference.
Okay, we understand that.
It
I think
depends.
Filipinos will be Filipinos even
But
if they're raised in...
Your parents, I mean, your parents' education, I think, would be the same,
Yes,
Yeah.
regardless the country you are living in.
Yes.
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 That was the
But
point that I was trying
probably-
to raise.
Probably being surrounded with a different society and in a different country and different culture maybe makes you get developed in a different way.
Yes.
So maybe your thoughts are different and
you
don't
can
I don't
be
know. I grew up in
you can be
Japan,
both.
so I don't know if it's like, even though I grew up on an American base, most of my life was in Japan. So I don't know if like my ideals are different per se. I would say that because my parents are both African American, you know, the same lessons that they were brought up on was how they brought us up. Despite being in a Japanese culture.
Yeah.
So it just really depends on the parents' upbringing because they tend to mimic how they were raised and a little bit of the environment. It's nature versus nurture. So
Renita, so are you in Japan right now?
no, not anymore.
Oh, でも日本語を話すことができますか？Oh,
Okay, how about to my Filipino panelists? What can you say to the question?
Yeah.
You want to go first, Sir Will?
No, you go first. I'm good.
My initial answer to this is coming from someone who has not. I'm not a Filipino American. I'm here all my life in the Philippines. I would think they have it better in America because you have marriage equality. But hearing your answers now, it still depends on the upbringing, because even if they are very liberal compared to the Philippines, they still have a high number of cases of suicide of LGBT people. That's why they started the Trevor Project, because um, there's still a lot of discrimination and a lot of basically homophobia. Oh, my cat's entering. And even if you have liberal people, it still depends on the family. So
Exactly. And it's not only with pressure of the LGBT community. It also not being stereotypical or being general or like hasty generalization of things. It's like when you're in the States, it's a lot of opportunity. So they expect the kid to be an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, something big, to the point that it's very practical that they could actually live the lives that they want versus how their parents live. But that also brings tremendous pressure to the child. So that if they fail, like let's say the child doesn't want to be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse or anything of that vocation, the parents will start immediately pressuring them to be like, they will like, crush them to the point that you got to do this or
Yeah.
else.
I experienced that when I was studying when I was studying in college, because I didn't want to be an engineer. I didn't want to get those kind of professions. I want to be a teacher. That's why I got education as my major. When I told my parents that I want to be a teacher, they were like, no, you're not going to be a teacher. You're going to be an engineer. That's why I uh, I I signed up without telling them that I'm. Yeah, that's what happened, and they got to live with it. You know.
Exactly. That's
Understandable.
what I have noticed in Asian culture. For example, in China, that is like parents decide by themselves the education of their children, and they care a lot about the university they are gonna enter, and they have to be like the top universities. And what?
No, that's me because I'm in one of the top universities in the Philippines. To those in the Philippines, I'm in Mapua University, and it's literal hell right now. I'm doing my paper in said university, and I'm having a hard time because, unlike other universities, their groups are, I'm guessing, 7 or 8 people when they're doing a thesis. For our school, it's 3. So
Yeah.
the burden of trying to finish a paper is solely done by 3 people. But this time I'm doing it by myself because I am tired of the group because they're always depending on me, and I'm like, I can't do this on my own. Like, I not only do I write, proofread, I also go to the teacher and be their representative. I'm also their printer as well. So
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
I ain't having it. I'd rather do it on my own. So here I am,
Typical group work here in the
Understandable.
Philippines.
and it's giving me a headache.
Yeah, well, I think it happens everywhere.
Yes, it does.
I also had to experience that
Yeah.
at
But
university.
yeah, Yumiko, it's true. It depends on the degree the degree that the parents want, and they also want them to go to the very best schools, because I have a feeling, no, it's not a feeling, it's because they want what's best for their kid, even though the kid doesn't want it. It's what's best for them.
Yeah, and sometimes, well, in Korea it has happened a lot, and in Japan, sometimes it leads to committing suicide. because of the pressure they have got. Like no social life, of course. I mean, going to
Yeah.
school during the morning, then going to extra classes, then studying at home, and then the following morning it's the same routine. So it's like so stressing. And
I
I did
remember
not ask.
something here in the Philippines. It was on the news. You know the story of Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago's son
Yes.
suiciding
Yes.
because
Also,
yeah,
okay, Sir Will.
because her mother is a Philippine senator, and I think he was failing or he doesn't want to be a lawyer. Is that
No, I think he was failing.
he was failing? He committed suicide because he felt very pressured, and I think that's not the.
But-
Yeah.
exactly. And then if you fail, for example, if you fail the university exams, it's like you are letting your parents down because you couldn't pass the exams. No, that's not the point. But it's due to the pressure they are receiving. It's like they have to succeed, yes or yes. And yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes.
sir.
No, but like
Guys.
in the story of Miriam Defensor Santiago's son, it wasn't pressure from the mom. It was more pressure from the public
Yeah.
because the mom, she was an amazing senator, and before she became, I'm not sure if it was before or after after her becoming a senator, she was an international crime judge. Was it before or after, Sir Will? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Okay, so like she became a international crime judge. So she was very prominent. She was called the Iron Lady of Asia or the Iron Lady of the Philippines.
Asia.
Okay, she was the
I
Iron
think.
Lady of Asia. So imagine being the son of the Iron Lady of Asia, who is who's very well known, and she knows the law at the back of her hand, and you're failing law yourself.
Mm.
So you're not expecting pressure from your mother, you're expecting pressure from the public. They're like, I have a feeling it's like the gossip between the students and the faculty be like, isn't he the son of that well-known
Yeah.
senator? Shouldn't he be doing well as well? And thus the story concludes. Okay, we're still in the doom and gloom. Someone give us a bright question.
Let's
Next.
let's go back to BLs for a
I
bit.
know.
This is
Let's
the
not
second
talk
time,
about family politics.
This is the second time Joshua Tabelin asked if you will suggest
Oh.
anything to improve the BL series in the Philippines. What are the suggestions?
To improve,
To
For the
improve
moment, I don't have anything.
At the moment, also as well. Well, like with what I'm not sure if it was Blackie or it was you, Yumiko, who said it that like what Amore is suffering right now, they could just use a little work on the audio and they'll be
Okay,
fine.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the audio maybe, but it's just in this series. They are improving, but still, there's something wrong with the audio. And also when they show the teaser for the next episode, I mean, you can hear the background music is higher than it's louder than the voices,
Yeah.
the characters' voices. Like,
wow.
so yeah. But
I
apart
don't
from
want to
that,
be
the
too technical,
storyline,
but it's bothering me. That's why I don't continue watching. I didn't continue watching.
Okay.
But for me, this series is different from the other ones I have watched because it's not just one character falling in love.
The chemistry was there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not just one character falling in love for the main one, but also 3, 4, or 5 at the same time. It's like, what? I wish that too.
Okay, how about to the other panel? If I can speak, sure. To the other panelists, what can you say? Are there any improvements that should be done in Filipino BLs? And if there are, what are they and why? Ano to, quiz?
Well, if I have something to improve, it's about the physical contact. I know it's of COVID and okay,
Well,
we
yeah,
have
that's
to.
true. That's true.
But I really want to see physical contact between the main couple.
Yeah.
For example, at Hello Stranger, they hug each other and it was so cute. But I really want they kiss each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted more.
To
The funny thing
Renita,
about that-
plastic bags and
to
funny
Renita
thing
and
about-
Diana, let's just like zip hook up episode 4. That's it. That's it. You okay? Yeah, to Blackie. If you want that, if you want your improvement to happen, you should watch Hook Up the series.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely.
Now I want to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it this
Absolutely.
night.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's not called Hook Up the Series for no reason.
For no reason.
Oh my god. So
Yeah.
this
Lives up
entire
to the
stream is
title.
a promotion for Hook Up the series.
Oh man.
Ace
oh my
TV.
Go watch it.
Jace TV. You
Go
owe
watch
me.
it
I'm
now.
kidding. No, I'm already
Nina.
getting I'm already getting noticed by Tita Baby, so that's fine with me.
Also, what I wanted to say about Hello Stranger was that it did have alternate endings. Like Tony, in the live that we did with Tony, he spoke about what he preferred to have as the ending to Hello Stranger that was not able to happen. Not,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was a kiss on
remember
the
why he
forehead,
said-
right?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that. And I was
would've
so
been
shook that was a
That would've
Could
been
have
possibility.
been enough.
But yeah,
But
That would
why
have been so
a kiss
iconic. Like we
on
would
the
have
forehead is
out.
a viable, but kiss on the lips is forbidden. Why? What's the difference?
Oh,
either
man.
way, it didn't happen. But
when you're hugging someone, you are already getting in contact with that. Like
Yes,
so
of
just kiss and see.
I'll
You
give
have already
it.
been exposed. I mean, like in case that the other one has COVID, it's the
Get
same.
COVID together.
My god.
yes.
that's a Romeo and Juliet kind of story.
Oh my God, yes. Wait. I have a quick question.
If I have
just very
Tony
quick.
Alcantara face to face, I obviously will kiss him.
Tony Alcantara, Tony La
Tony
Brusca.
Brusca.
Oscar.
Oh my God, what a face.
Wait. I have a quick question. Yumiko and to Yumiko and Blackie, you're both from Spain, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys are very romantic. So that's great. That's it. Okay, to the other panelists, any answers to the question?
I feel like
Um,
they changed the Filipino Pinoy BLs changed the game
Honestly.
so much compared to what we're used to that in itself is an improvement all around. So if they keep doing what they're doing, maybe not the exact same formula, but if they keep doing what they're doing, more people are going to be involved, and pretty soon they're going to skyrocket past the Thai BLs.
Yeah, I
Ah,
agree.
sige,
I
sige na.
think right now there's the only thing stopping Pinoy BLs from improving more is the current situation we're in. We have a hard time suggesting because we're splitting hairs thinking of ways to improve them because they already set the bar high and it can only improve on its own from here. Just keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Diana?
I have to agree. Sorry, I was reading the chat. I get caught off guard when I was reading the chat. But I'd have to agree. Just the fact that they're changing the game it's impeccable. So I don't really have anything that I think they need to improve on because yeah, I just lost my train of thought.
All right. But yes.
Guys, I love interacting with you, but in 5 minutes I should come back to prepare all my stuff for tomorrow.
All
I
right.
have to go to study.
Yes, and it's currently 12:35 in the morning here in the Philippines.
Yes.
So to the panel, to my reactant family, would you like anything to say to Yumiko and to Blackie? I'm opening the floor right now.
I just want to
Please follow my channel too. Not only Yumiko, follow me.
It's like I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
follow
a
him.
YouTuber too.
Okay. Renita?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you both for doing the interview and being available for us. We really appreciate it.
Sure
Thank
will.
you so much.
So cute.
I want to say, Yumiko, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing covers. I love them so much. I listen to them every now and then. And thank you for having us in your live. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate that you check out all my covers.
And to
That makes
Blackie,
me really happy.
send me the link of your channel. I will subscribe.
Yeah, Blackie. Do
Okay,
it.
okay. I will.
Josh.
For me, I'm just saying thank you for. It's very nice to meet all of you, because I've been so used to just seeing all of you from my screen, but now it's like we've made new friends, and
Yeah.
that's I'm
Aw.
just grateful for that.
Of course.
Yeah, we've built
Diana.
a really big family thanks to
Yeah,
BF.
please. I want to follow you all on Twitter. I was looking for you. I found Gael, I found Diana, I found Cyril, but I couldn't find Renita and Josh. So please tell me your Twitter, Instagram, or something because I want to talk to you.
Something,
You are so kind, and I'm so pleased to have met you.
All right, Diana.
I just want to say thank you for taking the time out to talk with us, chat with us. It is amazing. Continue to keep doing what you're doing, and we all will continue to support you. So thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm so pleased and grateful for the support.
Okay, and word of thanks from me. So again, thank you very much, Yumiko and Blackie, for taking the time for having this meetup with us, the Reactants, as well as this being the first live that the Reactants ever do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this will not also be the last. But I also would like to thank the person who actually started all of this, which is one of our fellow Reactants, who is Carlo. Carlo actually is the one who reached out to Yumiko, and he was able to get the date, which was today, and the time, which is at 10:15.
Thank you,
So,
Carlo.
Carlo, if you're going to watch this in the
Thank you,
future,
Carlo.
thank you very much.
Carlo was in the
So-
chat, guys.
He was in the
so
chat.
he's
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I love him so
we
much.
love
He's
you,
so cute.
Carlo.
Yes, and we love you very much. So, with that being said, and it's going to be a minute before 5 minutes almost over. So this has been Kale de Rosario with the Reactants, who is Josh, Renita, Sir Will, and Diana, with our reactor guests, Blackie and Yumiko. And we're going to be signing out. So always remember, folks, be a blessing to someone. For who knows, you shall be a blessing. They shall be a blessing to you someday. So thank you, everybody, so much for your time. Have a good day. And to us in the Philippines, have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you so
Night.
much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.